Let's stand right now at the success that you have right now. Just choose any in your business career, what you've so far attained as one of your greatest successes. When you take that as a juxtaposition to now imagine when you were starting, the vision you carried at the start. At the start, this success looked like one of the most unimaginable things or visions you could achieve, and maybe your life turn around so dramatically. But you've reached there. You have actually observed that yes, you're grateful, but this is just minimal of the much that I have to achieve. This is not it all. So that's why I'm here with this specific episode ST004. All right, so I want to start by giving you the reference of the scripture that makes us understand the full future, how the future is, so that as we plan on doing things that are to run for generations, and specifically storing in a place where months cannot reach, storing for eternity beyond this life. Like, you're doing too much in this life, but you're doing it for the life to come. Now, here I bring you 2 Corinthians 5:5, the message version. Specifically, the message version. There is a way it brings more light and understanding to what me and you have to understand, so that you never feel worn out. The stress is real. It comes at any time, so long as your vision is too large. It comes at any time, it will come. It has to come. But then, how built is your spirit so that you quickly maneuver over it? When it comes, you just know, this is just by the way, and you move on. So this takes us to 2 Corinthians 5:5, the message version. Yeah, allow me read it for you. It says that we have been given a glimpse of the real thing. We have been given a glimpse of the real thing. That's how it starts. Our true home, our resurrection our resurrection bodies. The Spirit of God whets our appetite by giving us a taste of what's ahead. He puts a little of heaven in our hearts so that we will never settle for less. My good friend, I want to make this so easy, chewable, and digestible for you, so that as you plan on that big vision, as you receive more insight of how far you're supposed to go and how much you're supposed to achieve, this life keeps being so easy for you. You're supposed to move at a tremendous speed, like you are meant to. So here we see our manual of life, or our template of life, call it our blueprint of life, or our guide of life, telling us who we are and how much is released to us, and as we achieve what we eventually get. So me and you have just seen that whatever vision we carry is a glimpse of what's coming, of what's ahead. I don't know how to make this easier for you, but the thing is, the truth of the matter is that you and I, however big the vision we might carry, it is still a glimpse of how much we are supposed to achieve. What you currently have as your wildest vision to manifest on this earth, it's just a glimpse of how much you're supposed to achieve. When I talk of a glimpse, I want you to make an imagination of, let's say we are having a lake right now, and in this lake I just using my hand, I pick out some water from the lake. I just pick it out. So this water I've removed from my lake is a glimpse of what this lake contains. Are we together? So there is so much that has been entrusted with you to manifest in this world. But then, in this business world, how much you actually accept that you are going to manifest now becomes a glimpse of how much you are going to do. So it remains your choice also to choose how wild your vision can be. I'm not saying how economical or how accountable it can be. I'm saying how wild it can be. Remember, you're a spirit being. So your speed and favor comes because of your identity and the nature. So don't use your mind, because your mind is just your storage, like I've been saying. I think this was in ST001. Your mind is just a storage of what you have so far experienced, so that you can quickly remember it and then go on. Like how I would buy a hard drive. This hard drive I've bought, I only store their information so that in case I need it, I can quickly insert this hard drive into my PC or laptop and then access this information very fast. That's the function of the mind. Only that. But your true identity is that spirit person, is the person that codes that mind as he leads that mind in this life. So you just choose how old you can be. Just choose. Make it easy. Choose how old you can be. How old your imagination can be. Choose how specific it can be. Choose how many nations you are supposed to take care of, because he said that ask me of nations. So choose how many nations, choose how wide the nations can be, and choose what you're going to do in those nations. It's just up to you. And after you choosing, I also don't know how, but it happens that these things come to manifest. I have personally passed through experiences where I just carry a wild imagination. I don't understand how it will get manifest, but it eventually comes. For example, when I was at campus, one of the wildest things I did was every time I came out of a paper and this examination was too hard and difficult for me, what I would do is that however much noise I'm getting from my mind that this paper failed, me, I would carry a consciousness that somehow, somewhere, the teacher is or the lecturer is going to maybe forget and give me marks that are not mine, give me marks that are extraordinary. You get? Or let's say if they have put digits like 5 and 7 or 5 and 8, these digits as they are inserting them in the portal, something will happen and these digits will change into an 8-5. And I also don't know how it happens, but because of our nature and the character, the person we are, there is an energy we release by just these thoughts, these feelings, this nature. So things stand, things change, and things happen. And I'm just here as a testimony to you so that you can embrace your real thing, because I'm not special. I'm just like you. Maybe you might say I've practiced it for long, but no. The truth is that I also started from a point and built up the tenacity. But this is how it works. what you will achieve, what you anticipate to achieve, every time you reach on that success, you will find out that it was a glimpse of how much you can do. This you have seen it not once, not twice, not thrice in your life personally. Every time you pushed for a certain goal on achieving it, I know you have been identifying that this was actually minor. For example, it's like you dreamed small, you didn't push harder, you should have pushed harder. You get? And all this is resident in your bosom, in you. So it's according to how ready you're ready to move in and fetch more, then start educating your mind. Yeah, stress might come in the first places, but just know that the stress is only coming because the mind is trying to math out this vision that you're carrying basing on your personal experiences and the successes you've had, because that's what it has in its storage. And the math is not mathing. Nothing is moving on. The solution cannot come out. And the only computation that your mind can give you is that this is an error. It's not possible because it's just the mind computing. But it's you supposed to compute, not the mind computing. Are we together? So, as I plan on winding up, I want to again make it clear for you. 5:5, the message version, 2 Corinthians. We've been given a glimpse of the real thing. Our true home, our resurrection bodies. The Spirit of God whets our appetite. Even this imagination that you have is not yours. It's being inspired by someone. Are we together? So, whets our appetite by giving us a taste of what's ahead. By giving you a taste of what's ahead. He puts a little heaven in our hearts so that we will never settle for less. So if you have a question of why you've been not settling for less, you've gotten the answer yourself. You now have the real answer of why you've not been settling for less. So, as the writer concluded, he said that that's why we live with such good cheer. That's why you're supposed to be cheerful. And more as you pass through by yourself. Yeah, get time, pass through by yourself and start from 5, move down until 21, so that you can understand this by yourself. The message version, remember. Message version specifically. So, Elisa Twasinga remains my name. And my core responsibility, you've just seen it. I'm here to make sure that as you have this big vision that you're supposed to manifest, you are not worn out by the weight of this vision, and 2, that you may continue to move at the speed that you're supposed to because of the identity that you carry. And from that identity, you now draw from those wells of salvation to manifest your vision as you're supposed to. So, be anxious not. Don't worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow is already worrying about you. This is your scripture. And this is your blueprint, that the blueprint or the formula of life that has been organized for you to guide you on how much you're supposed to achieve, how you're supposed to achieve it, and how far you can go. So stretch yourself more than ever, more than normal, and have this small vision. It's big, but it's small according to your capacity, manifested in this lifetime. Remember, like I said, we have only one lifetime, just one lifetime to do much, to store much, where moths cannot reach. Stay well, stay blessed. I love you so much. Take care. Stretch wider. Just stretch wider.